Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you guys are here. So today's video, I'm going to be doing a part 2 on the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette. I'm going to create another look for you guys, a little something more wearable than the first look. Of course, if you want something more grungy, more smoky, definitely check out the first video that I uploaded. I'll link it here for you guys. Click that and it's going to take you to that video. Also, I have 2 new products that I actually purchased at Sephora, and it's the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Seeker highlighter in the shade Sun Idol. And then this really caught my attention. Not that I need another blush, but I did buy another blush, and this also has a highlight. But when I saw that Anastasia highlighter on the Sephora website, I was like, yes, please. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide palette. It has a blush and of course a highlighter. I love the size. It's like travel friendly, but we'll get more into the highlighter a little later and I'll show you guys some swatches on both of the products. Also, before we get started, I just want to know, comment down below if you guys did any damage during the Sephora sale. I want to know what you guys got and what you recommend to all of us. And with that said, let's jump in. So for the tutorial today for the eyes, I definitely like to bring you guys a lot more closer so you can really see the eyeshadow. You guys know that I use no beauty filter on my YouTube videos as well as my TikTok and Instagram. I prefer you guys to know what I really look like without any filter. So as per usual, I'm going into my Urban Decay Eden Primer. A primer is going to help the eyeshadows last longer. The color will pop a lot more. It's just always a must for me. You don't have to use an eyeshadow primer. You can definitely go in with your concealer or foundation, whatever works for you. So obviously we're gonna go into the Pretty Grunge palette from Huda Beauty. Just absolutely stunning palette, you guys. I love it so much. So I'm gonna go into my Bella NG325 brush. These brushes remind me so much of my Morphe brushes. Same quality, super soft. When you wash them or clean them, look brand new. So I really love these this collection from Bella. So for the crease, I'm gonna go into Brave, this one right here. I feel a little inspired by my shirt. So we are mainly gonna focus this right here towards the outer corner. And you guys know that I love to do this first. We like to pat the eyeshadow. And once we've patted the eyeshadow, I love to blend back and forth. With this, I am gonna extend it going out. Like I never round my eyeshadows, only when I'm doing like super creative makeup looks. For my crease, I'm gonna go into Love Anarchy. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna place it just right here in the crease, and then with whatever we have left on the brush, still using the same brush by the way, we're gonna move it towards a little bit towards the outer corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the crease just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Using Love Anarchy again, I'm going to apply this towards the outer corner. So for all over the lid, of course, I would go in with glitter, but since I used glitter in the other look, I'm gonna go into Freedom, which is like a light pale pinky shade. Now what I'm gonna do is blend out the crease. So like make like the illusion that we didn't cut the crease, but we did. I'm gonna use Nirvana to create a smoked out wing towards the outer corner. Stand up, this one right here, look how bronzy that looks. And that's gonna go on the brow bone and of course in the inner corner. So I'm gonna go back into the shade Nirvana and I am gonna connect right here. I don't know why I had that little idea. Just be very light-handed. All right, I'm gonna slap on some lashes, apply some mascara, and I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, you guys, off camera because obviously we're only going to be focusing on that little blush palette from Charlotte Tilbury and the new highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I wasn't going to show you guys when I applied my translucent powder, but I was like, you know what? They have to know about this powder. So fun fact, I've actually played with this translucent powder about like a year and a half ago before it went crazy viral on TikTok. If you guys have been following me for a while, you have seen this powder on my video or on my social media accounts. It is really good. It has vitamin E and it has rice powder, so it's really going to help absorb those oils. And this makeup brand is KIMCHI Beauty. She is a Korean drag queen and she made her own cosmetic line. And you guys, I trust a drag queen's opinion because obviously they're on stage, they're performing, they wear a lot of makeup, and so they need their makeup to last a lot longer. So when I first tried this powder about a year and a half ago, I fell in love with it and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna repurchase it again. You can use this for baking. Like I'm gonna do that right now because I'm gonna go in with just like one little eyeshadow underneath here. Nothing too crazy, and then we'll dust it off and let it bake for a little bit. All right, so for the under eye, I'm gonna go into Love Anarchy, and I'm just gonna apply this right underneath the bottom lash line, and that's it. For my waterline, I am gonna go into BISSU's Tinta line in the shade Neon, and it's like a pinky nude. Of course, my YSL mascara. I've been so obsessed with this. They also have a brown one that I also received in the mail. It is so good. I love going in with at least 2 coats on my bottom lashes because I like when they look full and a little bit long. So I want you guys to see when I'm dusting away the powder, like look how soft my skin looks. And you guys are like really up close with the camera. Like it just looks so soft. Okay, so I kind of want to go into Nirvana again, just a little bit towards this little outer corner, just right there. So I know that the Charlotte Tilbury has a highlighter in it as well. I'll maybe add this maybe like down the bridge of my nose and just add the highlighter like on my cheeks and on my, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and on my forehead. So when I did the swatches, you guys are gonna see them right here. The swatches on the blush, you guys, it is so pigmented. So I feel like a little bit is gonna go a long way. So I'm gonna use my Makeup by Ariel brush. This is in collab with Morphe. So I'm just gonna grab some like that. And you know, woo, that is pigmented. I'm gonna apply it. Okay. Oh wow, that's so pretty. I also love that this has a mirror, so I'm gonna go like this. Oh yeah, this is kind of like peachy, you know, like a peachy pink color. I kind of like something more like a soft pinky color, but it's not bad though. I actually really like the color. I've just been really into like more light pinks, but it's pigmented. Can you guys see that? Wow. It kind of has a little bit of shimmer. Yeah, like un poquito. So a little bit goes a long way. I love blush though, so don't mind me. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury. So let's go into the highlight. I'm going to use a brush actually to see. And I'm going to apply this down the bridge of my nose just to see how pigmented. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. Wow, that is beautiful. I'm going to add some actually towards the inner corner. Just a little bit. I'll give you my final thoughts towards the end, but I like it. It's not too bad. I really love, like, look how blinding that highlight is. And I love that it's not like chunky glitter, you know? It really, I love highlighters like this that like just glide onto the skin. Like it looks wet. That's the kind of highlight that I personally like. I don't like when highlighters are super chunky and like glittery. So far so good. Okay, so now the Anastasia highlighter. I'm actually low-key super more excited about this. And can we talk about the packaging though, you guys? Like look how beautiful that is. So when I first opened this up, I was trying to like open this. Is there something like secretive underneath here? I try to open it, but it doesn't open. This is literally just the packaging. Okay, so I am gonna pick some up. I don't want to ruin the A. We're gonna go around. Like look how blinding that is. Okay, so let's go on my forehead. Okay, so she is bright. Okay, right away, you guys, with this one, the Anastasia, it is a little bit more like chunky. So I noticed that the formula with the Charlotte Tilbury highlight, it glided on really well and very creamy. This también, but like you can tell right away. Me personally, I can tell there is more like sparkles, like chunky sparkles, you know what I mean? I'm gonna apply some right here. It's really pretty though. Okay, so this is really pretty. I personally like a highlight on the apples of my cheeks because I love when I take pictures. I love to see a nice glow on my cheeks. So let me go ahead and just slap on a lip color and then just fix my hair a little bit. And then I will give you guys my final thoughts on the Charlotte Tilbury blush and highlight duo and then the Anastasia highlight. All right, so let's talk about it, you guys. Obviously, obvio, ustedes ya saben that I love the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette. This is 1000% yes for me. I just love that I can create so many different looks with this palette. I mean, we just created a more subtle look without using like all the shimmers in the palette. I know I say this word a lot, obsessed, because I am obsessed. I am obsessed with this palette and I haven't been this happy over a Huda Beauty palette in quite some time, but this screams New Year's Eve, Christmas, holiday palette. It's definitely a holiday palette, and this look also gives me like spring vibes. So the fact that I can create a spring look with a grunge palette, palette is a yes for me. Next, the Mini Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide palette from Charlotte Tilbury. You guys, this is seriously so pretty. I'm actually really obsessed on the way that this blush actually looks on me. The highlight, say less, you guys. It is so freaking bomb. The only thing about this though is that they only have 2 shades. So they have this one and they have a darker blush for deeper complexions. So I kind of low-key wish they would have made more colors. I'm really obsessed with the pigment, the quality of this little mini palette, and I love the size. Like, look how cute this is. I just packed my makeup bag for California since we're leaving this weekend. I used to pack a lot of makeup, and now I just take the essentials, and I love that makeup companies now are coming out with like mini travel sizes. It is just so much better, especially if I'm only going away for a weekend instead of taking like bulky products, you know what I mean? So this is definitely a yes for me. I love it. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna return it. All right, so the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Idol Glow Seeker highlighter. So it's I'm kind of like in the middle right now. Let me know what you guys think about this highlighter. Do you guys have it? I want to know your thoughts. So it's beautiful. Like, you guys can see it on my forehead. Like, it's glowing. I love how glowy my cheeks looks también. The only thing about this though is that sí tiene a little bit of glitter. When I swatched it on my hand, I didn't really see it when I first swatched it on my stories a couple of days ago, but now that I applied it on the skin, I can definitely see it compared to the Charlotte Tilbury one. Like, the Charlotte one looks more like wet, and this one sí tiene like a little bit of glitter. Like, I can see like little glitter dots. I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. I'm gonna keep it because I think it's still really pretty. I'm not like obsessed with it just because of that. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more this weekend and kind of see how it does when I wear it for my cousin's wedding y a ver como, like, how it does. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Oh, the kimchi powder, of course, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. If you have oily skin, she is gonna be your best friend. I love you. Do not forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I post there daily. And of course, don't forget to like this video, because remember, when you guys like this video, it really helps to push the video out for more people to see. So thank you so much for the support and the love, and I'll see you in the next one. Besitos, los amo. Bye.